I remember when you prayed for Damar Hamlin on air, and I'm pretty sure that was during NFL Live. Again, that was something that was it came across as heartfelt and genuine. How did you decide on doing that, and was that uncomfortable at all? Because that's
Mhm.
not normal.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable. Yes. So I was traveling the night Damar's injury happened. I was calling a college football bowl game. I was at the airport and it was late, and the group text on NFL Live was just going off. And I read quickly, Damar Hamlin just fainted on the field. My initial reaction was like, it happens all the time in football. And Ryan Clark FaceTimed me because I was like, huh? And Ryan RC FaceTimed me, and I can see by the look on his face, I was like, oh, this is different. And he was like, no, bro, like it's bad. He passed out, he fainted. And so like in taking that all in, being the football person that I was, like it was definitely emotional. And then throughout the next day, I finally get home the next day, your updates, and everyone keeps saying thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. And I thought to myself, like, someone should actually pray for Damar, like actually pray for him instead of saying thoughts and prayers. Not that that's not amazing. And I started to like have a feeling in my heart of like, okay, Dan, like God's telling you, go pray for Damar. And back and forth, I'm not going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. All that. And on my drive up to work, getting ready to do the show, our producer Mark Eisman called, and we were talking about the show. And I said, "Hey, just so you know, I might pray for Damar, on TV. I actually just might pray for him." He was like, "Do you be yourself?" He's like, "Just if you are going to, make sure that Marcus and Laura know beforehand." So I was like, "Okay." Again, battling back and forth. Don't do it, Dan. Prayer's not for everybody. All that. And before the show, I grabbed Marcus and Laura, and I was like, hey guys, I don't know if I will or won't, but I might pray for Damar on, during the show. And Laura was like, we got you. And Marcus like looked me dead in the eye. And he was like, all good. Don't do it for TV though. If you're gonna do it because you want to pray for him. So okay. During the show, pit in my stomach. If you do this, are you gonna get fired? Like like it's not, again not for everybody. And I just once I got to the point where I was like overwhelmingly scared to do it because of what the public perception or reaction was going to be, that's when I had the like tug of my heart from God to be like, do it. And I did it, and it was a very, very surreal and special moment.
What was the public reaction? Like what did you hear from?
Oh, 99.999999999% was like, oh my gosh. Everyone was like, and I still have people come up to me in the airport, like, thank you so much for praying for Damar. What you did for Damar, you praying for Damar, and I've shown that to our kids, and my kids now are more comfortable praying out in public or whatnot. And so, did I get an email here or there, or a text message here or there from people who said it wasn't for them, or not their cup of tea? Of course, I did. But overwhelmingly, I think a lot of people just connected and it resonated with.
And what was the reaction from ESPN? Obviously, you did not get fired.
Yeah. ESPN, like, it was like the overwhelmingly positive experience.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, I think that there were some people who didn't say anything. I'm trying to think, but like, I had tons and tons of people who reached out and were like, "Man, that was awesome," whatnot. I had people who reached out and said like, you know, um, there's a group of us that work for ESPN and or Disney that are outspoken Christians, and it's something that's great to see, and we're grateful for all that. And so, again, I didn't have any like negative or pushback or wrist slap or anything from them about that.